I told him if he couldn't get the deliveries here on time, every week, same time, same stuff, then we'd probably have to get a different supplier. And you're not getting any of this, are you? Sly.
Sorry, man. I know how important this stuff is to you.
Yeah, but you're thinking about Macy.
She's on her way over here to see me, thanks to you.
Why thanks to me?
Because you're the one who wrote that poem that she's so excited about.
Yeah, she thinks you wrote it.
Yeah, well, I hope she's as into the poet as she is the poem.
Well, I got your foot in the door. The rest is up to you.
Actually, I was hoping that you might give me another little push in the right direction.
What kind of little push?
Could you crank out another one for me?
Crank out another one? Come on, Sly. Writing poetry isn't like making a margarita. I need to be inspired.
Oh, and helping your buddy out isn't inspiration enough.
I wish it was that easy.
Oh, okay, think about the way that Macy loved that last poem that you wrote for me. Okay, now that should be more than enough to get your creative juices flowing.
Yeah, she really liked it, huh?
Blew her away.
Does she read a lot of poetry?
She will if you start writing it.
So when will she be here?
Any minute. I better go get changed.
Hey, what's wrong with what you got on?
She thinks I'm a poet. I should at least look the part. Maybe I'll buy a beret or grow a goatee. What do you think?
Hey, Macy.
Hi, Keith. Is Sly around?
Yeah, he'll be out in 1 minute. Can I get you something?
Oh, no, thank you.
So what brings you by?
I just wanted to thank Sly for something he did for me today.
Sending you his poem.
Oh, you've seen it?
Oh, yeah, he's quite proud of it.
Well, he should be. It's wonderful.
I'm glad you liked it. Considering what happened the first time, the first attempt. Yeah.
Well, it took a lot of courage for him to open himself up the way he did.
You think so?
Poetry can be a very intimate thing to share with someone.
That's exactly how I feel about it.
Yes, you are. You're my sweet little angel. It looks like you're getting a little sleepy. Are you? Are you a little tired? Let's put you to bed, okay? Let's go put you to bed. Yes. Your little eyes are closing. There you go. Good night. Night. I wonder who that could be. Maybe it's your daddy. Let me go check.
Hi, Brooke.
Thorne, hi. Come in.
I hope I'm not interrupting your workout.
Oh, I was just putting Bridget to bed. Do you want to be introduced to your niece?
What, is she sleeping?
Not yet.
Oh, wow. She is a knockout. Look at this little hand here. I brought you a little friend. Actually, I came by here to see Dad. Is he here?
No, he checked into a room at the club yesterday.
Oh, I knew he was moving out. I didn't think it would be that soon.
Well, there was no reason for him to wait.
You two have had your lives put on hold, that's for sure.
Yes, we have.
I know that's what I wanted to talk to him about. Have you noticed how close he and Mom have become recently? I mean, I haven't seen them like this in a very long time, not since they broke up.
Well, Thorne Eric and Stephanie will always be friends.
But they're relating now as a couple again, Brooke. You know, Mom has wanted to get that relationship back together for a very long time. She thinks Dad might be ready to do that now.
Yes, in fact, I've made some plans, and I want to tell you about them.
Well, I'd love to hear them.
They involve a woman.
Oh, all the more reason why I want to hear them.
Actually, this is a woman you know.
I do? Well, then tell me all.
And Sheila. I've become very close to her, Stephanie. Very close.
Sheila.
She's a wonderful person. And she's very important to me. Just how important is what I wanted to talk to you about.
Well, first let me say this. No one is more appreciative of Sheila's support of you through all of this than I am.
Very nice thing for you to say.
What's true? You know, everyone was so concerned about the baby and the baby's effect on Ridge and his marriage that I think the family neglected you.
Well, I didn't feel neglected.
You were, and I regret that.
You have nothing to regret, Stephanie. You handled this whole situation just beautifully.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Over the years, you know, you're the one who has managed to keep us all together. And you have never let anything come before keeping this family united.
Our family means everything to me.
I know. You know, sometimes I'm just amazed at everything you and I accomplished. And children, the company, everything.
Why does that surprise you?
Because we had so little when we started.
Well, Eric, we had each other.
We were quite a team, weren't we?
We still are.
I'm just sorry that it takes a crisis of this proportion to remind me of that.
Well, then I suppose we have to say something wonderful has come of all of this, don't we?
Always the optimist, aren't you?
I think we have a lot to be optimistic about. I mean, here we were at a point where I thought there's just no hope, and here you are back in my life. I never dreamed that you and I would be this close again.
Eric might be ready for what?
To become involved with Mother again.
Romantically involved?
Yes.
Is that what Stephanie's hoping for?
Well, she's hoping that she could give her marriage another shot here. And I wouldn't be surprised if Dad weren't thinking the same thing.
Stephanie is not going to get him back.
Well, how do you know that?
Oh, Thorne, I wish I didn't have to tell you this. But your father has already proposed to Sheila.
Well, I'm glad you stopped by.
I wanted to thank you for this poem.
Yeah, you didn't have to come all the way down here to do that.
Yes, I did. Sly, I have never received a lovelier gift.
It's just a poem.
It's not just a poem. This is a thing of beauty.
I wrote it for a very beautiful woman.
I'm very touched.
I hoped you'd like it.
Why are you being so modest?
Modest.
Well, you're good. You must know that.
I don't like to brag.
Sly, why are you keeping this side of you so hidden?
What side?
I've known you for such a long time, and yet I had no idea that you could express yourself with such passion. It honestly took my breath away to know that you wrote this poem for me.
You inspired me, Macy.
I had no idea you felt this way.
I hope it didn't offend you.
It stirred me
Really?
like nothing has in a long, long time.
I just knew that I had to let you know what you do to me.
This is what I do to you.
Yes. Every word of that poem is true. I feel all those things. All the passion, all the desire, and all the jealousy.
Dad proposed to Sheila.
She accepted.
When?
Yesterday.
I can't believe this.
I know, I'm just as surprised as you are.
I didn't realize they were that serious.
Well, he is in love with her, Thorne.
Yeah, he's not even divorced yet.
He will be very soon.
Mother doesn't even know.
He was going to tell her tonight.
This is gonna break her heart. You should have seen her, Brooke. She was so hopeful and happy. I wanted so badly for this to happen for her. She deserves it. Now, she is going to be devastated. She'll be crushed.
You know, it gives me a lot of pleasure to know that I can still be a source of happiness for you.
Well, you are.
Well, that wasn't always the case.
That's the past.
You mean that?
Yes.
You can really take the bad memories of the past and just put them aside?
Eric, the glass is either half empty or it's half full. Let's just say it's half full. And concentrate on the good memories and not waste any time on the bad ones.
Well, I suppose we really did have a wonderful life. During the good times.
I think there are a lot of good times ahead for us.
Well, I believe that there could be more ahead for us, too. Standing here with you like this.
Oh?
I mean, just look at this house. This house that we built together. It's just full of echoes of our family, and everything in it is a piece of our history.
You miss the house.
I'm very comfortable here.
I was thinking how nice it would be if you moved back home.
Well, that's very kind of you to say.
I've been thinking about our relationship a lot lately. And I get the feeling that you have too.
What have you been thinking about?
Well, I've been thinking that we're starting a new relationship. And I'd like to continue in that direction. Maybe there's a chance for us, Eric. Maybe we could pick up where we left off 2 years ago. And just let these past 2 years be done with.
Stephanie? I don't know what to say.
What is it?
You and I have a new relationship. We've formed a new partnership here to protect our family.
And I can't tell you how much that means to me.
Yes, I know. It means a great deal to me, too. But,
But what? What's wrong?
I didn't come here to hurt you.
Hurt me?
If I had known the nature of your feelings about me and our relationship, I would have approached all this in a completely different manner.
Eric, what is it?
Stephanie, I came here to share something very special with you. To share it with you because I consider you to be my best friend. I've asked Sheila to marry me.
I am jealous, Macy.
Of who?
Of Thorne.
Why are you jealous of Thorne?
Because he was married to the most incredible woman that I've ever known. And he was a fool to let you get away.
Look, I don't want to talk about Thorne, okay? I want to talk about you.
Me?
Yes. And your poem.
Really got to you, didn't it?
Well, it was the most suggestive poem I've ever read. I mean, the image of night as my lover. It's just so powerful. It just set the tone for the whole piece.
Really?
Come on, you have to know how it would make me feel.
Why don't you tell me?
Well, it made me weak in the knees.
Well, that's how you affect me every day.
You know, writing poetry is like turning yourself inside out. And you really showed me who you really are.
And so how do you like the real me?
I'm intrigued. And I'd like to get to know that side of you better.
I like that too.
Would you do something for me?
Anything.
Read your poem to me.
Read it?
Yes. Sly. I want to hear it on your lips. Please.
I am jealous of the night. His dark caress, to kiss to sleep your ivory brow, and follow you into the dream on white-hot waves of mystery. He discovers you and turns you up. Like the plowman churns his loamy earth, he furrows your secrets, your fecund unknown. I am jealous. For end each day, it is to you the night will go.
You proposed to Sheila?
Yes, I did. Stephanie, I had no idea how this might affect you.
Well, it caught me by surprise. I didn't expect this.
You're disappointed.
Yes, I am, but that's not... You're not to blame for that, Eric.
I'm sorry. I have no idea what to say.
She's accepted, of course.
Yes, she has.
Don't you think it's a rather sudden decision?
No, I don't.
But the divorce from Brooke isn't even final.
That's just a formality, Stephanie. That's been in the works for months. That'll be ready when I am.
I want to say something to you, and I want you to understand it's not out of disappointment. Eric, I have some real reservations about this.
You have some reservations about
Well, have you considered that this is the classic man on the rebound situation?
that? Meaning?
Well, it's only a few days since you found out the fact that you're not the father of Brooke's baby. That there isn't going to be a marriage with Brooke, and pop, you pose the question to another woman.
A woman I've been seeing for a long time.
Yes, but all during that time, your energy has been concentrated on the paternity test, and on the baby, and on Brooke, and not on Sheila.
Sheila has understood my preoccupation. She's been very patient.
Yes, and she's been very hopeful that the child would not turn out to be yours. If it had, the whole thing would be different.
Well, that's a moot point now, isn't it? I'm not the father of that baby.
Well, I don't think it is. I mean, I think you've come to this decision so quickly.
Stephanie, I care very deeply for Sheila.
I can't debate that. I mean, your feelings are your feelings. What I'm suggesting is that you need some time. I think you need 3 or 4... Eric, you need 3 or 4 months. This is an enormous decision.
Stephanie, I would have married Sheila months ago if Brooke hadn't been pregnant.
I think you're just rationalizing your haste.
Stephanie, I appreciate your concern, but I know what I want.
I think you know what you want now, but what are you going to want a year from now? After all the hurt and the disillusionment and the anger about Brooke are gone?
This has nothing to do with Brooke. I don't need to wait. I have every intention of marrying Sheila very soon.
I think it's a mistake. May I be candid?
Always.
I'm going to say something, and I don't want you to misunderstand this. Eric, I'm going to do everything in my power to convince you not to make this mistake.